Slimmy Slim,
What's going on, Chris? What's happening?
how are you, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Fantastic. How about you?
I'm very well
Fantastic.
because the news is now out, or at least it's not at the time of recording,
Oh, really?
but it is at the time of airing. We don't usually start with this, we usually end with this, but let's start with this. A message down the camera to Gib.
Oh, I need something kid, bro. I'm actually surprised that this is happening. I'm surprised you showed up, honestly. That's the truth. I'm actually really surprised you showed up because this fight's supposed to happen since 2020, since 2021, since 2022, 2023. It's 2024. It's about to be 2025, man. It's about to be 2025. I have a gray hair on my nutsack. That's how long it's been. But it's finally going to happen. And Gib, I'm coming to snipe your hair off, my God, bro. There's a reason why you've been avoiding me, and I know. And you had no other route. He had no other route to go. I had him backed into a corner. He almost left boxing to go to MMA, armored MMA, because he knew that the fans were matching me up with him. Every time he makes a post, everybody mentions my name to him. Every time he's been on social media because people keep bringing my name with him. But it's a fight that was destined to happen, and he knew he couldn't run from it any longer. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen now, and now I'm gonna show the world why this fight wasn't happening over the last couple of years, and I'm gonna show the levels, and I'm gonna show the skill set, and I just think I just don't. I know he's not ready. It's the reason why he took this long to take this fight. It took him a very long time to accept it, but I'm happy it's finally happening.
This must be the first time you've spoken about it because that was an outpour of emotion. You've wanted this fight for a minute,
Bro.
and it's off your chest now.
Bro, that was raw emotion. Like, I didn't write this down. This ain't a script. This is raw emotion. This is right off the top of my head. Like, this is how I feel. This is the truth. And all the fans worldwide who's been keeping up with my journey, all the fans worldwide that have been keeping up with Gibbs' journey knew our fight was aligned to happen. You know, everybody in the space wanted it to happen too. You know what I'm saying? We had all the biggest names in the scene that kept mentioning Slim vs. Gibb. It's the most anticipated fight besides the KSI Jake Paul. KSI Jake Paul, everybody wants to see that fight, obviously, but right under that, it's Gibb versus Slim. And look, KSI and Jake Paul still can't get something going, an agreement going, but we got Gibb versus Slim happening. Finally, bro, we bringing this scene back to life, and I'm about to carry it on my back after what I do to Gibb, and I put him on his ass.
Talk to me about how this fight came about. When did the conversations really start? When did it become apparent? Yeah, this is happening.
I was told earlier. I was told in the summer, I guess, you know, that he was interested in fighting me, and I didn't believe it, bro. I didn't believe it because every time we had like we were talking, like it always fell through. Like my whole 2020, I spent 2020 the whole year where we agreed to fight. Both of us to fight on Showstar. This is the first YouTube boxing event with Deji when he fought Alex Wasabi, Temper fought King Kenny. Bro, we're supposed to fight on that event. Imagine that. This is 2020. You know, YouTube influencer boxing came a long way since, but it's been a long time. You know, like I didn't believe it was gonna happen. Like I wasted a lot of time negotiating with him. You know, 2020 I wasted my whole year training, getting ready for a fight, and that never happened. But I continued down my own path in 2021. I went social knockout, did my thing. He did his own thing, and bro, this fight was destined to happen. It was destined to happen. That's why it's happening now. Like, you know, I'm just when I got the news of him officially like to come out to Newcastle, I still can't believe it, man. Honestly, I still can't believe it. I'm actually surprised he showed up. I don't think he was gonna show up. I thought something was gonna happen, honestly, bro. Like I just feel like my luck is always going like that. But you know what's happening now?
How has it been keeping this quiet? There's been decoy names, there's been hoods, masks, there's been a lot to keep this quiet.
Yeah, it's been hard to keep it quiet because everybody's been messaging me, asking me. I literally didn't tell nobody, not even my own friends, and I feel bad for that because they probably. But the thing is, like, this is such a big fight. You know, it's a very big fight, and I did not want to get it leaked because this is I just want the shock factor to be that big. You know, because everyone wants to see this fight, and it's finally happening, dude. Like it's kind of crazy. It's actually gonna happen now.
What do you think he would say if he was in this chair now? Not you. You're not here. He's here, and I say to him, "Why have you taken this fight? What does this fight do for you?" What do you think he says about fighting?
Oh, it's a big legacy fight for him because I've been chasing him for a long time. The same way he chased Jake Paul. He chased Jake Paul down. What was this? 2019. He chased Jake Paul down in 2019. Jake Paul always avoided and ignored him. You know what I mean? Jake Paul was interested in fighting FouseyTube in 2019. You know, and Fousey was getting ready to fight me. So Fousey was overlooking me, and he was ready to like beat me and then fight Jake Paul. But unfortunately, I ended up beating Fousey. I beat Fousey in that fight. That happening, Jake had no other option but to fight Gibb. So Gibb got that Jake Paul fight, which put his status on the map. and it's a big part of his brain now. The fact that he fought Jake Paul is huge, you know, because of me. That all that happened because of me. You know what I mean? So it's funny. It's a full circle effect right now.
I'm going to resort back to this next week. I'm going to revert to these clips in this interview next week when fight night. It's Saturday morning here for reference. Fight night in Newcastle hasn't happened yet, so we're going to see how it plays out. But my question to you is, what do you plan to say to Gib when you see him tonight, when that unveiling is done? And we can look back on this and say, did he do it? Did he not? When you two come face to face, what do you say?
I'm gonna give him a real stare down, and I'm gonna tell him, bro, I don't think he was gonna show up. Honestly, like I still don't like feel like he's gonna show up. I don't know. Like I'm just telling him straight up that you've been ducking for so long, and I'm ready to show the world why he was ducking.
Is he your hardest fight to date?
I'd say so, because he's gonna come in hungry, man. Gib beating me is gonna be huge for him. You know, him beating me, he becomes the man. You don't think he want that to happen? He wants to be the man, but to beat a man, you got to beat the man. You know, and it's not gonna happen easy.
You think he's going to be a one-fight wonder on Misfits?
Maybe he'll continue fighting Misfits, but that don't really matter to me, because I'm looking up ahead after that. He could go back down, you know, try to build his name back up after when I'm done with him. But shit, man, I'm going to the moon after this.
I'm not even going to ask you who next, because this is such a big fight. This is the fight that we've been looking for so long. Usually, with all due respect to the previous opponents, we've gone, well, if you beat this guy, then you get that guy. But this feels like not an end game, but like a really big moment for you.
Definitely a big moment for me, because everybody who's been following me know I was chasing this fight for a very long time.
Do you knock him out?
100%, bro. He's not taking my right hand. He's not taking his right hand on the chin. 100% not. I fully believe that I'm an accurate puncher. I'm accurate. I don't miss when I punch. So it's just a matter of time until I land that, and he's gonna be out.
Slim energy is always something. But feeling the energy this morning, it's dialed up to 11. I can't wait for tonight. I can't wait to see this fight. Slim, it's always a pleasure, my man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. So this is gonna be a big moment for me in my career and in the influencer world too. This is huge. This is bringing everything back to life. So I'm so very excited to be, you know, leading the way, you know.